Okay, so number 7 is a z-score problem. Well, it's a relative position, the last thing we learned. And so all you have to do is find z-score. So we got the normal distribution of Dalmatians, which is 50 pounds and 3.3. And we had the normal distribution for boxers, which is 57.5, comma 1.7. Okay, so the Dalmatian is 45. So we get 45 minus 50 divided by 3.3. And we get that the boxer is 52. So 52 minus 57.5 divided by 1.7. Okay, so I'm going to go find the z-scores. Okay, now this time notice that both the z-scores are negative. And that's because they want to know which dog is more underweight. So even though it's negative, which one deviates further from the mean? And hopefully that you see is the boxer. So the answer is the boxer. Okay, let's go to number 8. Let me see if I have the whole thing on another page just a second. Okay, so what do they tell us here? That the normal distribution is 6.2 with a standard deviation of 0.5. What is the probability it has a 0.6 or higher? So again, 6.2, standard deviation is 0.5, 0.6 or high, 6 or higher. So is the probability the scale is greater than 6 is equal to, so my z-score is going to be 6 minus 6.2 divided by 0.5. Okay, let me go find my z-score. Okay, so I get negative 0.4. Now, if I go look up negative 0.4, do you see I'm not going to get an answer greater than 50%? More than 50% of my curve is highlighted. So I'm going to look up positive 0.4. And I get 65.64. Did I say that right? Okay, so that is the answer. Okay, now here we have one where it's between 5.8 and 7.1. Let me get another color here. Now I gotta have to squish it in. And I got 5.8 and 7.1. So the probability that is between 5.8 and my scale 7.1 is equal to. So I have two z-scores. Okay, you guys, this is ridiculous that I'm doing that, so I'm going to erase up here. It's ridiculous to do all that work so skinny. Okay, so I have z is equal to 5.8 minus 6.2 divided by 0.5. And I have z is equal to 7.1 minus 6.2 divided by 0.5. Okay, so now I'm going to go find my z-scores. Okay, so I found my z-scores for both. And so now I'm looking up negative 0.8, and that's 2119.2119. Now I'm looking up 1.8, and I get 9641, 9641. And so now I'm going to subtract the 2.9641 minus 0.2119, and I get 7522. 0.7522, or 75.22%. Okay, so now they want to know about a magnitude of 8.25. So again, I'm going to draw the distribution. My mean is 6.2. My standard deviation is 0.5. And here is 8.25, and I'm going to shade below. So the probability that the scale is less than 8.25. Let me do my z-score. So it's 8.25 minus 6.2 divided by 0.5. Okay, now I'm going to go do my math. Okay, do you see how I got 4.1, and the highest thing they have on there is 3.49, and that is what, 9998, so that's going to be my answer, 9998. Okay, what percent rank measures 5.1? So let me do another color here. So my mean is equal to 6.2. My standard deviation is 0.5. And here is 5.1. And again, I'm shading. Remember, we want to know add is less than. What's the probability that the scale is less than 5.1? And my z-score is equal to 5.1 minus 6.2 divided by 0.5. Okay, let me go do my math. Okay, so I get 0.0139 because my standard deviation is negative 2.2. So my answer is 1.39. Okay, so now they want to know at the 30th percentile. Okay, so now we're going to go backwards. Again, let me go change my pen. So even though we're going backwards, we're still drawing the distribution. My mean is 6.2. My standard deviation is 0.5. Hopefully you agree that with me that 30% is less than 50. So the probability that the scale is less than x is equal to 0.3. I need to put an x there. So I need to find out what x is equal to. Meanwhile, my z-score is going to be x minus 6.2 divided by 0.5 is equal to, now I'm going to go find 0.3 in my chart, and I get negative 0.52. So let me go do the math here. So negative 0.52 times 2 plus 6.2 gives me 516. And what is that? Magnitudes? Okay. You need to know how to go backwards.